Hello, hello! Welcome to day 30 of Pokemon Shiny Hunting for the Living Shiny Dex challenge thing that I'm doing. If you've made it this far and still don't know what I'm doing, very simple. Try hunting every Pokemon in their earliest iteration that I can. Gem by gem. So anyway. Yeah, so today we are starting out with, and I was wrong last time about Squirtle, but today we're starting with Bulbasaur at 2750 and Squirtle at 1777. So maybe Squirtle, you know, being on the magic lucky number of 3 sevens, maybe a shiny today here on a nice little Saturday. I'm hoping that I don't transition the screens again. But also, I keep forgetting I have the Pocky chair. I'll just do that for now. But yeah, so still leaving the 4 emotes that I have added on screen. All 4 of them have been fully approved, so now all 4 of them are active. Once again, they are just follower emotes, so hey, YouTube, if you happen to be listening to this, there you go. You can just come over here, follow, and hey, you'll get some emotes to use in either other people's chats or just, you know, lurk. Funny enough, use the lurk emote. That's right on the screen now. Yeah, so I'm really happy that 4 of them got approved, even going through that whole bundle of shenanigans. But yeah, so all 4 games should be up and running. Alright. Without further ado, let's get into this. Get the introductions and shenanigans out of the way. Oh, actually, no. Hold on a sec. I wanna check something because I've been recently hunting Giratina on Platinum. That was weird. Hold on, I'm gonna reset this. I think it's because all of them were saving at once. I think they saved properly, I just think that... Hold on. No, it still does it, man. Alright, so I've been shiny hunting Giratina in my Japanese Platinum, and I realized that if I save during the day in which I'm doing it, that I don't get the notebook to open every time. And so I was just checking to see if it was the same case here, because that intro screen of previously on your playthrough. I want to see if I can get rid of it. Alright, so first shiny check is down. First gong of the stream. Very, very, very fun times. Today is going to be a bit of a shorter stream, and it kind of sucks. But I have a lot of, like, things to get caught up on. Still haven't uploaded all the previous videos, which hopefully if you're hearing this on YouTube, you'll be able to see them actually uploaded properly. So I need to get all that squared away. I also need to do some house chores. I was about to say around the house, but that makes no sense. Yeah, so I need to get some of that stuff done. Like, actually focus on it, too. But also I have to get prepared for a bit of a, like, not like birthday thing, but also kind of like a birthday thing aside from Kat, because her birthday's on the 6th, so I also have to be preparing for her as well. But we're going to be going out to a coworker of hers, like, kind of like birthday celebration, I think is what it is. I'm probably misremembering, but he's doing it in a sense like where he also has a band, so he's like playing as well. So I think it's kind of like a double, like double-decker kind of like thing there. But that's, if I remember, that it's actually his birthday. Like on top of it. It could just be like a show. Either way, she wants to go and, you know, hang out, give support, you know. And so I'll be going there too. So I need to get all the like cleaning and stuff like that done before she gets off work today. And so I think today's will probably, I mean, maybe for 2.5, 3 hours today. So I'm gonna be really trying to focus on getting these resets done. But we'll see how it goes. Oh man. Obviously with YouTube this will be uploaded after her birthday, but if you still want to like leave a comment, tell her that's happy birthday, I'll let her know. But yeah, a good old August 6th is her birthday. So that'll be real fun. But also her and I've been also talking about like her schedule and stuff like that and how it's gonna be changing again. And so now she also has it written down for me so I can actually like more quickly get the schedule to you guys. Oh, it's not like, you know, like the day before at like noon is when I'm posting it. I could probably honestly get the next couple of weeks done, like for scheduling, and then post it like, let's say on Tuesday, like after stream or something. So that helps give a bit of quicker, like week to week, like update or week to week like schedules. Because most of the time I'm finding out about her schedule, like let's say Wednesday, and then I have to go to work. But due to how work is on Wednesdays, which is a bit different, I can't do it then. So when I get home, I'm then going to sleep, you know, on Thursday, and then so Thursday night I'm actually making the schedule, like the picture. So that's why it's not getting posted until Friday. So I scheduled to post at noon. Because I mean, I used to post before that, like, oh yeah, I'm posting like Thursday night at like, you know, 11 o'clock, but like, I think it's just better to just post it during like the morning time, or at least at afternoon rather than evening. Oh yeah, off topic of that for a quick moment. Got another follower while off stream. That would be White Knight Real. So thank you so much for following. It means a lot. Yeah, this week is gonna be this weekend's gonna be a bit chaotic for me, so can't wait to see how the Legend Dragoon stream goes as well. Oh yeah, I have to get a cake made. Not, well, I'm bad at baking, so I won't be the one making it. Oh yeah, I guess that's another thing I have to add to the list of things I'm doing after stream is getting a cake called in. At an affordable price. But jeez. Everything's been crazy this week. Like even outside of work. Was it Wednesday? I think it was like Wednesday night. Her phone it kind of broke, but not like normal break. It broke in a way that makes no sense. So like she has the Flip 4, and that she bought for her from her aunt, and it had a very weird thing happen to it where when the screen's open it just turns itself off, but like when it's closed it's fine. You can turn it on and do everything like that, but and when I say it turns itself off, I mean like it just hard cuts off. Not even a goodbye. So like we went to like a Samsung authorized like repair store. And essentially they told us they don't know what happened to it. Like it went defective, I guess. So that really kind of like sucked for like the chaos of the day. Or maybe Maybe it was Thursday night. Most of the when you work night shift, most of your days run together. So it's a little hard to tell if it was Wednesday or Thursday night. It was probably actually Thursday night. I didn't get much sleep Friday morning. Huh. I mean, the only reason why I remember that today is stream day for Saturdays is because it's my last day before. Or I'm getting off my last shift for the week, and then I'm coming to stream. So that's like the only way I can remember it. Oh yeah, also, I guess another update. An update on top of updates, on top of updates. The week of the, what, 11th? Yeah, so technically next weekend, we'll still be doing the Saturday stream like usual for Pokemon. However, after that, it's slightly in the air on when I'll stream for just kind of like that week and that weekend. So from the roughly the 11th to I think the 19th. So a Sunday to a Monday, I believe it's gonna be kind of up in the air if I'm gonna be streaming or not. I probably will not be, because for the 16th through the 18th I won't be home anyway. But some of the other days, like I could stream on like the Wednesday or Thursday of that week. I mean, that'd be like a fun little thing. Do some one-off games then. Who knows? That could be fun. I probably should do this even no one's here, so I can keep consistency on it. Oh, so yeah, exclamation join if you happen to be listening and want red orbs. So also about the red orbs, so Sal won was it last month? What was last month? July? The July red orb count for a shiny Pokemon. And so I haven't heard anything back on what his final decision really was on the shiny Pokemon. I'm assuming it was going to be Gyarados because we were talking about it beforehand. But he never got back to me on if he actually was going to settle on that one or not. But so currently, right now, I think Gyarados is currently taken until further notice. Can't believe both the Angry Dragon and the Golden Harp are both taken. And here I was going to name Gyarados Gelatodos. Oh well. Yeah, so keep an eye out on Twitter for the schedule. Like I said, for not the next schedule that's coming up, but the schedule after that. Because then that will actually tell you, hey, here's what's going to be happening. So I probably should actually start putting the date on there. Because I know that it looks really weird with how I post it. Because it's one of those situations where it's like, it's posted, but with, it's posted a little weird. Because essentially what's happening is, I don't have any of the dates on there, and since my first day of the whole schedule is actually at the very bottom right of the schedule list, it makes it a bit weird. Maybe I should start putting dates. Or I mean, or I could just like reorder what days or where. Since I start on Saturday, I could do it Saturday through Friday. Maybe I'll do that instead, now that I'm thinking about it. Because that way I don't need to have this dates, but we can always like say, hey, here's the order. I mean, most people have their like schedules like Monday through like Friday, which I mean is cool and dandy and all, until you realize that I post the schedule on like a Thursday. It's just it's a little hard to figure out what it is, like what the proper orientation of that should be. I kind of do wish I had more feedback on it, like if there should be a date or if I should like order the days a different like order, but it'll be fine. Oh, well, no nickname, no nickname. I mean, if I was to do like one-off streams for Wednesday and Thursday, like that, well, I think the 14th and 15th. I mean, it could just be more GameCube games, like finishing off that James Bond game. I mean, it was a fun little game. I did enjoy playing it, even though it was a little finicky at first, trying to get used to the controls. Like, I think, what was it, Y was jump or something like that? Ooh, if I get the, if I can get my mouse to work properly, I could finally do a Wii game. I think that'd be really fun. Because if I can get a Wii game going, I think I could have a lot of fun with it. Because there's a couple games on Wii that I want to play, but it's a little bit harder when you don't have the I guess technically the quote unquote up and down motion. Bro, rigged to try to join. No, you didn't. Kept saying I disconnected from chat. Well, apparently you disconnected from chat. Loser. Throwing a tangent. You don't care about the red orbs though, Max. Or is it just the fact that, it wouldn't let you join? I don't, but nothing is going my way today. I mean, I'm here for you. I can show you the way. I mean, you and Cat both seem to be having a hard time. For once in 2 minutes, I'm trying to use a potion. I mean, it's a good thing you don't work where Cat does. There's always something going wrong every 2 minutes. I don't know, but I think you might have fun actually there. She's a good manager. Sorry, supervisor. I don't know, Max. How can I make you mad today? How can I make you mad today? Just let me know and I can make you mad. But it's okay. It's okay to be mad. You can vent it out on me. While also joining in the 10K raffle. We're hitting 2,800! Right. Woo-woo. Now I'm kind of like a bit scared of being like too loud whenever I whenever I'm talking, because of the whole everything's volume is up now. And walking to the bus, hold on. Be stable. Be a horse. Hold my horses. Is there a train outside? Oh, there's a train going by. And there you go. After a unanimous decision, Max has won 10,000 red alert. The committee has spoken. I love when your Wi-Fi causes you to cut out. You're walking to the bus. Your Wi-Fi isn't going to connect the entire way. Also, how dare you still be listening with no audio? How could you? You don't want to hear my sweet, luscious voice. I know, but it usually just automatically disconnects. Well, today's not the day to automatically disconnect it. If everything is annoying you right now, everything more is going to annoy you. That's how it goes. Once you're annoyed, everything's going to annoy you. Everything. Alright, have fun. Don't run at the bus. Run at the bus? Alright. Do not final destination yourself with the bus. Oh, I was about to start combining like languages. I was going to say that's no mucho bene. That's not very good. I'm blanking on what the word for good is in Spanish. And bene came to mind because I'm pretty sure that's what's a bene? Yeah. I mean, granted, Spanish could also have bene be. It's bueno, thank you. Spanish and Italian are close. However, don't let Kat hear that because she's gonna be like, "Ha, I told you so." Because we had it we had an argument about what's closer to Italian, Spanish, or Latin. She vehemently says Spanish. You forgot your mask? How could you? In this day and age, in this post-apocalyptic era, where everyone streams and no one talks to each other. Survival of the fittest, I guess. I think you should go back for the mask. I don't know how to tell you this, but your propensity for the apocalyptic condition is quite common. Let's see, the bus leaves in 3 minutes. Well, you better run. You cannot run back. Find a napkin. Also, you don't have the key to get in. Go into the window. What are we talking about? Windows exist. This is the part where you tell me it's on like the 8th floor or something like that. You climb. In 3 minutes. Run home, climb up your 8-story building, and get in the window. It's a gated community? Oh, so it's not... Okay. It's a horizontal community, not a vertical one. Okay. Listen, gates are meant to keep honest people out. It's both. 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 Do you like your both with an L or without? Oh, interesting. They moved the ad break in progress to the top of the Twitch chat. Not green. 3 stories gated. Gotcha. The building itself isn't gated, right? It's just it's the gate around the community. Right? So just find a way through the gate and then climb your building. I'm waiting for the ad to end before I check that. I keep forgetting to like pause because I want that to be done before I start checking Pokemon cases. Let me just commit a crime real quick. What are you talking about? You live in that community. What crime? Climbing a fence? It's not illegal to climb a fence. It's not illegal to climb a building either. It might be if it's a federal building. If it's a federal fence. How do I walk down? What? I'm speaking the truth. That's about accurate. That's also about accurate. Oops. Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm hitting the down button by accident. Alright, we got one more. Got one more. You got one more. Una más. Por favor. Where's the bus? Perpetually 3 minutes out. Until you go back to your house. The timer doesn't start until you start walking back. And just reiterate on something, I hate pre-rolls, man. I wish I could turn off ads and not have, like, ads overall and not even have pre-rolls. But if I turn off ads, then I get pre-rolls. Granted, there's no more ads for the rest of the stream, but most people don't even sit through pre-rolls. I just hate pre-rolls, man. So I'm sorry for all the people that are like, oh yeah, 3-minute ads an hour, but like, I'm sorry. I just hate pre-rolls, man. Pre-rolls are such a deadly. They make me physical fatigue. Not this lady smoking right next to you. Bro, me during Gravity Falls. Ads, ads. Cable television ads. Oh. There's a new Gravity Falls event. I thought Gravity Falls, like, the show itself ended, like, years ago. How's there more events for it? You gotta keep in mind, I'm out of the loop on a lot of things. I'm, like, 90, remember? The wheel came out on the 23rd. Oh, that explains the TikToks I saw. Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. And there's talks of a new season. Ruh-roh. I thought it was, well, I was gonna say, I guess it was wrapped up nicely, but then I guess it technically wasn't. Now that I think about it. There's still a lot of, like, hidden threads of story that need to be taken care of. So I guess technically speaking, yeah. If you look at it from, like, just the overall arching, like, story, then yeah, I guess it's done, but there's still a lot of hidden threads in there. Yeah, I guess that's... When you don't keep up with it, it's kind of, like, hard. Especially since everything wants to have a book, and everything wants to have a comic or a movie and things like that. Look at the FNAF series. That was, like, start with games, and now has books, and now has a movie. And Like, bro, please. I barely have time to focus on one medium of media. Do you have use it for Gravity Falls? I'm once again trying to remember the different words that you use. I was about to call you the conductor. The orchestrator of drones. The conductor. With the magic wand. That would be, you know, that'd be such a funny, like, spin-off for America to write. Instead of Doctor Who, it's Conductor What? You're right, your OC is at the Mabel. But what about Dipper? Oh, okay, one of them didn't get the check. Alright. Also, Max, I don't know if you were listening, but earlier, I just thought I'd reiterate for, since I don't think you were here at the time, today will be a slightly shorter stream. Today I'm only gonna be able to get to about 2.5 hours. I mean, 3 if I really just want to push it, but I need to do like a lot of things around the house. I'm good. Or, sorry, you're good. I'm on my way to it. Yeah. I don't think you were taking the bus to nowhere. Taking it to Liberty City. The good old Liberty Bibbity. We're getting closer and closer to those half odds. Slowly but surely. Take the bus to the town below Bikini Bottom. Rock Bottom? I don't understand your language, sir. I can't really do it that well anymore. Trying not to spit everywhere. Can't understand your language, sir. I don't remember. I don't even actually remember what he says. You need to work a little early so you can eat. Is there gonna be good food? Is it gonna be like good chicken? You get that good like early morning chicken. Could you imagine? Good early chicken. New blizzards. What? Man, Washington always has the fun stuff. Oh, not me doxing you. Oh no. Oh man. Oh, they're gonna find you. Better hide. Not the garlic one. No, but that does come in during spring. I didn't want garlic. What? Huh? We warding off vampires now? Well, I guess you do. I guess Forks is in Washington. Yes, I made a terrible joke. In the year 2024. What, 2006? 18, yeah, 18 years after. There's like garlic Parmesan sauce and toss, but we're doing your autumn blizzards now. You toss your blizzards in garlic palm sauce? What a crazy idea. I kill myself. My jokes are A tier. You cannot fight me on that. I was never good at labs, but I can land some of them. Got pumpkin pie, Reese's, Pisces, cookie dough. Reese's Pieces. You know, bring back the Eat for Core the rest. Bring back Rolos. For some reason, ours don't have Rolos. Like Rolo Blizzard. I mean, that's fine. My favorite's the Oreo one. You never made that Blizzard? Do you know what a Rolo is? Okay, then yeah. I mean, it's the same as everything else. Just a Blizzard with those thrown in. I wonder if there's any, like... Yeah, so see, bring back the Rolo ones. Okay, so it's not just here. Bring back the Rolo Blizzards. What are you doing? Bring them back. They were, like, the best. Obviously next to the Oreo. Don't get it twisted. Oh, I think there was another one. What? Strawberry milk. Just not even Blizzard, not even a shake. Strawberry milk. Like the old like what, pint cartons from school. Those would sell like hotcakes. You guys don't sell hotcakes, but you know what I mean. I can't wait for, you know, for 10, 20 years from now, the Skibbity flavor is going to become a thing. You sell baked brownies? That's completely different. But here's the question. How baked do those brownies get me? Plink plonk. Exactly, the flavor of Skibbity Blizzards is Plink plonk. Depends. Are you making them? No, but I can overbake the brownies. Oh no. Overbaked brownies don't have any gooiness in them. And depending on like what piece you get, not only will it be dry, but it could also be like hard. It'd be like an edge piece. Oh boy. You know, I didn't think... Speaking of overbaking things, I did not know it was possible to overbake a potato. I found this out the hard way. Because, like, you know, like those funny contraptions, and this is not something I did. You know those like funny little contraptions where it's like, yeah, make a baked potato in your microwave. Somebody did that. And I've used one of those before though. And I mean, it works well enough. But like, I'm not gonna say any names. They haven't been in the stream before, but like, I'm not gonna say any names to the event that, you know, 4 years from now they're like, huh, I know you. It said to put it in, I think, for like 2.5 minutes. I think. However, they didn't read that right. And so there was another 0 added in. And it was so bad. Oh no, we were having a coughing fit too about that baked potato. That over-baked potato. At that point, it was... I didn't know you could burn something in a microwave. We'll say it, microwave. Still worked fine. A lot of smoke, though. Ooh. It was so bad. We had to take the microwave out of the building. Because opening it would have released the magic plume that was over-baked potato smoke. If I'm having a coughing fit, I'm gone. I'm not saying a word. Like, I'm finishing this coughing fit and I'm then messaging. What a strong willpower you have there. Let me get this message out real quick. Actually made me cough. Dude, is there another train going by? There's no way it's the same train. I was like 10 minutes ago. Oh, that's funny. It says that another train and like it's already gone. It could have that could have been the same train. A 10-minute long train. It could have been going slow, I guess. You am at bus stop? Where bus? Am is bus or bus is that? Okay. Am I the bus we made along the way? Don't you laugh at my stupid joke. Laugh at my good stupid joke. Those are the real important ones. You and another friend are talking about your girlfriend, OC Winnie? Huh? Huh? What did I just read? Oh, look. Look. I need you to understand that if you're going to use acronyms for something we were talking about earlier, can I see sorry? But somehow Scottish and also Canadian. Sorry. Alright, if you can't looky here, then listen here. Lissy here. I gotta have context. Otherwise I default to my T9. My T9. Okay, you know what? You, I can't read. Then how'd you know you said? Then how do you know I said that you can read? Hell, I can't read. Oh yeah. You are dyslexia. That makes so much sense. Words hover above your head and home in like vultures. Except this time it's the letters that you get backwards, upside down, and sideways. Also, why would you name it dyslexia? How dare you not tell your friend that I'm streaming? How dare you? Also, none of your birthday friend. Anyway. Sean is at work. Sean. Sheen. Sheenathan. Sheenathan? Sheenathy? Max, what about all your birthday friends? You know the one I thought were funny? The quiet ones? I will say, amongst all your friends that you invited me to, you're definitely the loudest. Congratulations. You're absolutely the loudest. All of them are super quiet. How was you loud? Well, you were always like... I tell this to Kat and she doesn't understand it either. So there's being loud. There's like volume loud. And then there's just being loud as a person. I don't know how to explain it. It's not a bad thing. I don't know how to explain it. It's... Have you ever heard as, oh god. How do I phrase this? Loud noise, but not volume. Have you ever heard of that very... Yeah. Like that. Like, it's not a bad thing. But whenever you are in like a in a group of people, like during your little birthday call, like when you're in a group of people and they are significantly like less there, I guess is the best way of explaining it. You have an opportunity to show both in volume and not volume how loud you are as but also making fun of you was very funny. The best I'm very lively, yeah. But don't get me wrong, you can be quiet and still be lively. It's just a different. It's just you're just not loud. Because oh, what was their name? Ooh, what was their name? Who was the one that was talking most of the time with us? Oh boy, I'd have to go into Discord. I don't want to do that. Tulip? I think so. Once again, be forgetting pronouns as Tulip, is she? She was very like reserved, but it was fun like talking to her and like listening to her. But also talking to oh, I say their name wrong all the time. Tyrion. That was pretty fun, talking to them. for like the 5 minutes they were unmuted. Yeah. Yeah, that was loud in the volume sense. This is why I also made fun of you. I had you straight up. Hold on, let me see if I can find the image real quick. It's the yeah, exactly. I had you here. I'll just send it to you in Discord. Hey, no, I won't. You know, I'm gonna save it and show stream what I had you doing constantly. I'll just put this. I had you. No, you'll understand. I had you in a constant state of this. With making fun of you. You were in a constant state of this. Of this meme image. Constantly, when I was making fun of you. Constantly. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I the wrong? That is what you were on screen for. Like 90% of the time doing whenever I was making fun of you. You were absolutely that image with the word "Y" in front of it. Hey, there's no other way to describe it. That is what you were doing. Like, literally, that is what you were doing. If there was a camera angle difference, it would have been this right side one as well. Listen, it's not my fault that you were short. Oh. Alright. I was trying to get rid of something. I accidentally snoozed ads for 5 minutes. I mean, it doesn't matter. I get 3 of them a shift. 3 of them a stream anyway. Oh, whoops. Oh, right. Twitch is your new job. I wish. Somebody needs to get me a partner already. Also, we made it to 2,900. Let's go. Easily get to 3K today. Easy 3K. Also, Max, I just need you to understand that this is how I see you. This image is how I see you all the time. Whenever, like, I insult you, this is how I see you all the time. You said that like Alistair. Like whenever Lucifer makes fun of the name of the has-been hotel. Guess that's why I like to call it the has-been hotel. Ha ha! Happy. I actually can't wait for Hazbin Hotel Season 2 to come out. I'm glad that 3 and 4 were already pre-approved. Also, I can grow lines on the 10K. Hey, if you keep this up, Max, you could win this month's Red Orbs. Yippee! And once again, I'm gonna let you know on this. Two things. One. Okay. All right, never mind. Fine. I guess I'll just go screw myself. That's fine. It's fine. Guys, can you believe it? I made it to an hour of stream without anything bad happening. Oh yeah, I forgot to text Kat. Hello? Oh, that's why. I was trying to feel like why is there music? It's because the top one's with audio. I wanted to do something, and I forgot what it was. I wanted to do something, I forgot what it was. I remember what it was. Nothing. Will it ever shine for me? Will it ever shine for me? I can't sing, but here I am doing something gleefully. Alright, since there is a ad kicked in, well, let this phone get through your dialogue thing. Alright. YouTube will be back in just a minute. Like, literally. So you let this run out. Alright. A little breaky break. Alright, cool. Now we can resume! Resume! Alright. I like took like a little breather. Apparently this week is just not anyone's week. That's kind of like a sad thing. Ooh. You know, actually, hold on a sec. I'm gonna let this sit for a minute. Actually, give me just a moment. I need to do something. So YouTube, sorry about that. I'll be right back here. All right, I'm good. Okay. Took a little bit. Go back. Sorry. If I didn't jump scare anybody. Granted, the YouTube video is paused, so it'll just go right to it. Falling behind on the curve, did it? I still think it's 3K. If I keep going at the pace I was going before, I can get to 41. And I think that's probably where I'll end up. I see 41. Oh, 31. I think that's probably where we'll end up wrapping up today. We'll be at probably that 31 mark. At least I'm pretty sure I can get there. Max, are you still there? Well, I guess you're probably also eating. You guys are at work. Ah, neck cracks, man. They feel good, but I'm pretty sure they're dangerous for me. What else are you gonna do whenever you have like a tension neck? You just not like move your neck around. But I would imagine that having good posture would probably prevent my neck from wanting to crack a lot. But that can't always help that now, can I? Also, I was mentioning the Giratina shiny hunt earlier. I haven't really had that many checks. I only had like 100 or so. I do have at least a counter on my phone, which is what I was originally using for this before I was told about the thing I'm using now that's on screen. And so like I came across, it's like, oh yeah, I was at 330 for Charmander before, like ending up having like before I got the program that you have now on also playing the gong sound. I don't know how long I'll actually keep the gong around. I mean, it's day 30. So we have quite a lot of those gongs like playing. I might change it based on like. Granted, I don't know why we're using. Well, I guess technically we are in a Gen 3 game, so having Rayquaza's like gong noise actually does kind of make a little bit of sense, even though I'm playing as Gen 1. I do still enjoy the fact that I have the gong in reverse as the rescind. Also a raffle because I forgot to do it at the 25 mark. Oh, these are all okay. Never mind. I was gonna say they're all out of sync. Now they're not. Okay, come on. Man. You know, at some point I gotta realize how cluttered the 3. Oh no, no one in the rough. Oh no, what will I ever do? Actually, hold on. I think, hold on, where is it? I think I need to. I need to. See a lollipop. Oh, it's top center now. Instead of Pocky, I think I need a lollipop today. It's also still off center. It's really off center. Because apparently I am a PNG chair now. Hello? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. So the more time that I'm at work, the more I think about how I could be doing so many things. Like, because there is quite a bit of downtime all there. And, like, I could use it to, like, learn, like, skills again. Like, I used to be able to code whenever I was young. And I haven't done it in years, so I kind of forgot it. And then I kind of, like, I looked at, like, a whole bunch of coding stuff again, and it kind of, like, brought me back and it made me realize that, like, I kind of miss that stuff. Because, like, being able to create things. Because one of my favorite things is, like, tinker and, like, deconstruct and, like, put things back together. And, like, so coding is, I guess, somewhat similar to that. And so, like, I thought about, like, while at work, like, should I try to get back into coding? And I've come to the realization that I need, not need, I do want to get back into coding, but I need to find a way to be able to focus. Oh yeah, speaking of focusing. I forgot to do this earlier. Oh, I'm dropping frames. Oh, are the frames coming back? No, they're not holding steady. I'm freaking out. They're gonna hold steady. Oh, alright, we're good. Alright, Twitchers. We back with 1500 drop frames. Hi, YouTube, how you doing? You have no drop frames, I think. Oh. Hey, Tori. Like I say, the one thing I do appreciate about the shiny hunts is that they all... They are quick resets. And that they really aren't that, like, taxing on the computer. Maybe if I didn't have, what, a 760? I could run more games simultaneously. But to be fair, I think 4 is probably the sweet spot that I'll stay at anyway. Because realistically speaking, having more than 2 of each game would be a bit bonkers. Granted, I know technically I'm doing 4 leaf creeds at the moment. So, but it is a bit different because I'm doing 2 Pokemon in each. So while I am technically doing... Oh. Well, I am technically doing 4-leaf greens. I'm still treating it like slightly different. Also, in case you're confused, I believe the top left one is the one that has the audio tied to it. I will say I'm scared for future hunts, and I think I've said it before, but I'm scared of like future hunts, like mainly the random encounter ones, because I'm scared to go with phases. Like later on, like way later on, like when it's like I'm in actual Gen 3 and I'm running to like Shiny Zubats. Like that's gonna be annoying. I mean, technically, I'm sure I'll go through phases whenever I go to do random encounter Pokemon anyway. But at least with it being early like this, if I do find a shiny, most of the time it's probably going to be a new one. But in Gen 3, like I said, how many shiny Zubats am I going to come across? How many shiny Magikarps am I going to run into? I'm trying to fish for like a Feebas. We're officially at 200 resets today. Needs another raffle. Start at 27.50. No, no one in the raffle. Oh no. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. No one watches. Oh. I need to remember to do I need to remember to do red or raffles during like other games. It's like I kept forgetting to do it during Mega Man because I wanted to do it after each boss, but like each boss takes like 10 minutes at most. At most. Oh yeah, off stream, I also forgot to mention. Off stream, I managed to finish off all the other achievements in Mega Man X4. So going through X, or not going through X, going through Zero's campaign and getting all items without ever having to revisit a stage. That one really didn't take too much planning. You essentially just need to enter you gotta enter... What is his name? I'm blanking on the name. Was it Web Spider? Was that his name? You only enter his after you've beaten Magma Dragoon. And then you only enter Frost Walrus after you've beaten both Magma Dragoon and Flip Mushroom. Once those two are done, you're going. So that's just food for thought. If you can manage just beat Magma Dragoon and then Split Mushroom, you're able to go everywhere, all the pieces. At the other 6 places. Because Web Spider, you need Magma Dragoons flame attack for the trees. While Frost Walrus, you need the flame for the heart piece, the heart container. But you also need Split Mushroom's double jump for the extra lives container. Then the weapon containers is along the path. Jet Stingrays, both of his can be got while on the jet bike, which obviously hate. Lash Beast only has one heart container, and that's along the path. What else is there? Trying to remember all their names. Cyber Peacock, you just got to get the S rank. If you get both S ranks, then you're good. And what's the last one? I'm forgetting one. Storm Owl. His is the heart piece that you just have to grab before the laser destroys the platform. I don't want it. Alright, not to mention Magma Dragoons. You can, it is it's technically harder to get, but you can get the heart piece or the heart container in that. As long as you do a dash jump well enough, you'll get to the other side of the wall. Like you'll kind of like just barely hit the corner of the wall that you need to jump up. So yeah, really you can get off fairly. You just need to make sure that those two bosses are that you just don't enter Frost Walrus or like I said, unless Split Mushroom and Magma Dragoon are defeated, and you don't enter the Spider. Magma Dragoon. And then there was another one. Beating the game without picking up any item. I also did that one for 0. And I think there was one more. There was one more. There was like 3, right? Now I gotta check. I don't even remember, man. I don't even remember. Man, what was it? I don't remember. Man, I hate it. I hate not remembering what it was what my achievements were. Oh yeah, they get the plasma shot upgrade in Storm Owl's stage and reach the boss door without ever activating the stock shot capsule. I did that one as well. So, like, I managed to get all this stuff done. Which is great. It's great. I very much enjoyed that. Alright. So that's another game. That's another game. Oh, how did what? How did that happen? My headset and my controller got mixed up. Okay. I mean, my Game Boy Advances, they're all link cabled. I'm not playing this on the emulator. You are. Oh, there's an ad break. I'm just gonna let it play. Just like for this specific chick. I've already been dilly dallying. Oh, that Bulbasaur. Okay. I'm losing my mind. That Bulbasaur in the top left looked really weird. I mean, so during stream, like, obviously I'm getting, like, achievements in the retro, retro achievements. But I'm not gonna, like, 100% every single game that I play on stream, unless you guys kind of want that. But I'm gonna I'm gonna like see if I can get them on stream. Like what I'm doing in Legend of Dragoon. Like all the different challenges for the bosses. I'm like trying to get them done. Because for a handful of reasons. One, I can steamroll through the Legend of Dragoon, but if I just literally use the same team for every single fight. But there's not really much fun in that. Especially whenever I'm just going to be using Miru and Kongol the entire time anyway. So if a fight has like a thing where like, you know, can't guard or more than 5 times against whatever the enemy was, then like I want to try and do that. Because I think it's a bit more challenging and a bit more fun to like throw like a little special caveat in to make it a little bit more fun. Even though it kind of sucks a little bit because I'm not grinding at all. Like, I'm just kind of like fighting enemies as I find them. Which means that like I'm not really getting people's like additions up to where I should be. But it's just to also kind of like show you, hey, you really don't need to grind in the game. Like, so long as you play accordingly, play right, and everything like that, you'll pretty much be fine throughout most of the game anyway. The only fight that actually kind of needs a bit of grinding beforehand, and I say kinda, but it really does need to be grinded beforehand, is Faust. Just because Faust is a demon of his own. Like I said, he is the super boss of that game. And I do want to do him on stream. I do want to do the fight with him on stream. He'll probably end up being the final fight that we do for Legend of Dragoon. Like, we'll be able to beat the story. Oh yeah, another raffle. We'll be able to like finish the story on stream like fairly easily. But like I'm contemplating whether or not to like you know what? Here's what we're gonna do, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. We're gonna proceed through everything like normal, you know, get through the final boss fight and all that jazz. And then we're gonna go to the save that I make beforehand. Because you get to make a save before you go into the point of no return. And then the next stream, we'll probably just keep playing, doing some grinding and vibe and stuff like that. And hopefully get more of the Stardust that I'm missing, because I think I'm only at like, what, 28, 29? Or maybe I'm like 30, I don't know. I'm in like the 20 to 32 range, I believe. Into like getting more of the Stardust and getting the equipment, getting the additions leveled up, or do I want to take into the fight with Faust? Which I probably shouldn't take Kongol into the fight with Faust because of his Faust doing magic damage, but I'm gonna have the magic armor on the magic defense armor on Kongol, so it'll be fine. Yeah, Magician Faust is a beast in his own. You cannot go into that fight blind. Or, sorry, ill-prepared. So whenever Faust is done, because Faust will be the final fight that I'll do for Legend of Dragoon on stream. That's when that's when Legend of Dragoon probably until or at least for a little bit until I decide I want to pick up Severed Chains and see how their project's going after stream. Granted, those will probably just be like a handful of streams rather than like what it is now. Because I don't know what disc they're through. I think they're through like maybe most of disc 1, and I don't know if they've ever finished disc 1 or if they're what they're doing. like where they're at, like fully. But I do at least want to show off that because it's a cool little project. I think they deserve attention. Just like whenever I was streaming Sword of the Necromancer Resurrection, like I definitely felt that needed some attention. Granted, the demo, but I think it needed the attention. It's good to see that the developers are, you know, trying to improve upon the game, granted with a different engine. But they're also like doing like pain here and there. They listen to the feedback from all the different people who were playing the demo. Obviously, they had my video to go off of for like more visual stuff, because like I said, I thought the dash like was normal, but it wasn't. Obviously, actually, most people had issues with the like weird ascending thing that I had happen to me. It turns out it's because of momentum. And so they were able to fix that. Yeah, so like bring attention to games that deserve to have the. It's probably something I'll do. Obviously, people who know anything about horror know about Eternal Darkness, and obviously Metroid Prime recently got a remaster for Switch. So I mean, I don't really need to bring attention to those. Those are games I've never played before, and I want to play. I really enjoyed them during the GameCube day, and I want to keep them going. Then obviously this kind of being like a staple of the whole streaming thing, because I wanted to do this. This was kind of like the whole plan initially. I mean, I was definitely going to play other games, don't get me wrong. But I originally came back to streaming because, you know, I wanted to do a challenge. And if there's one thing that I can consistently do, it's this. Granted, I know it's kind of mind-numbing and very mundane, repetitive. All the words you want to use for that. But, like, it's still a challenge. And, like, I feel more inclined to do it whenever... I don't know how to phrase this, but, like, I feel more inclined to do it when I feel like it's... Because there's no pressure to this, don't get me wrong. There's no pressure to this. But, like, I feel more inclined to do these hunts than I do to shiny hunt on, offline. Because the Giratina one is just for my enjoyment. Like, it's just my enjoyment. Because I want it before I have to go get the Ditto for whenever we eventually for the Masuda method. And, like, I could just, like, beat Giratina and then come back to it. Because, I mean, I won't have to do that anyway. I will have to do that, because that's... I'm going to have to do the hunt the way I'm already doing it. Because right now, what I did is I beat Cyrus. And then I'm doing the shiny hunt there, in the distortion. Because I think having a shiny Giratina that says met in the distortion world rather than the Wayback. Is it the Wayback Cave? Or the Return Cave? Whatever. I don't know. But, like, I think that's cool. So not only am I going to be doing that in my free time, whenever I get the oomph to do it, but I'm also going to eventually have to do it for this as well. Alright, and so that is check 3,000. Woo! I feel like we got to 3,000 a lot faster than we got to 3,000 for Charmander. I don't know what day. I'm actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm actually not going to do a raffle for this one. I'm actually going to say that for when people are actually here. Because that's a 3,000 one, so, or it's a 1,000 one, so I'm going to do a 20,000 raffle, but not one of one's here. Because I will forget. Yeah. 3,000 resets. And I think we started on day 25, I want to say. I can actually check. But I think we started on day 25. We're... There it is. One, two, three, on. That's what I was having to sound. And so this is back during the Snorlax one, right? Yeah, we got Snorlax there. Which means that it was here. The leaf green 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus today. Yeah, so we start on the 25th. We started on the 25th day. And Charmander was, what, 16? Well, it was day 17, but, like, it was 16 full days, and then on the 17th day is when I got him. After 6 full resets, but it was under double circumstances, so 58-12. So I got here in 5 days. I got here in 5 days. As opposed to what essentially would have been half of 16, so 8 or 9 days. But I also understand that, like, with Charmander, some of the days were only singles. While this has been, I think, essentially doubles the entire time. So that just gives you an idea of how much faster it is to do a second reset. Which is why I think the random encounters ones are going to scare me. Is because you got to think. As far as I'm aware, I'm only going to be doing 1 game for that, but I might be able to do 2. It's going to be a little hard because I need it to be able to control both games. So, I mean, we'll see how it goes when we get there. I mean, I think I can very easily do 2 for random encounter hunts. I could probably actually do all 4, but that might be pushing. Oh, you know, actually, I could do it if I still play by my own rules, where, let's say Fearow, or not Fearow, let's say Spearow, right? I go to hunt Spearow. If, because I intend to catch up with, if I'm caught up, and I'm already, like, caught up fully in Leaf Green and in Fire Red, I could technically hunt for a Spearow in both Leaf Green and Fire Red for 2 screens. Because there are, obviously, you know, version-exclusive Pokemon. But in cases where they're in both games, I could technically hunt for screen. You know what? I think I am going to do that. So I guess a new rule on day 30. A new rule on day 30 states that I can't exceed 2 screens per game hunt. Obviously, this one's a bit different because, technically speaking, I'm not hunting the same Pokemon. Even though they're on the same game, I'm hunting 2 different Pokemon. So I think that's what we'll do. So whenever, let's say Scyther, and I don't remember what's exclusive to what. Let's say Scyther is exclusive to Fire Red and Pinsir is exclusive to Leaf Green in the Safari Zone. Well, then, whenever I'm hunting Scyther, I can only hunt it in Fire Red. And same with Pinsir. I can only hunt it in Leaf Green, and I can only do 2 screens. But if I'm hunting Spearow, which is available, I don't know if it's true or not, but Spearow is available on both games, which means I can hunt it technically with 4 screens because it's 2 per each game. I think that's what I'll do. Because that's the same hunt. Unlike this where I'm hunting a Bulbasaur and a Squirtle. Technically the same game, but different circumstances surrounding. Slight bending of the rules. But I think it's fair. I think it's fair. Because, I mean, there are people that are like, oh yeah, we got 29 screens going. We got 45 screens for hunting. Yeah, we're going to get this thing quick. And I'm over here like, I'm good, guys. I think I'll just stick with 2. Mainly because I don't want a PowerPoint slideshow of trying to get 10 Bulbasaurs on, or sorry, 10 Charmanders on screen again. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Do I even have a? I don't think I have a rules. Do I have a rules command? I do not have a rules command. I'm going to add that after stream. All right. Yeah, there we go. We're thinking with our brains now. I've had so many stream elements commands. Virgil is working overtime with no extra pay. There we go. Oh. I wonder if there's ever going to be a moment in the where people are going to like go back and watch these and be like, actually, the count is this instead of whatever it happens to be. Like, was it 1009 for Snorlax? Like, what if somebody just goes back? Actually, it was 1012. He forgot to do one right here. I will say, in the event of something like that happening, I'm just going to stick with whatever it happens to be at the reset. Because, I mean, yeah, there's going to be slips and cracks and me forgetting to do it sometimes, but for the most part, I'm being fairly consistent about it until it breaks. Like that one time where for some reason it changed to like Farfetch'd and Eevee. Or something like that. You know, it might have been Eevee and Squirtle. Nothing. Let's see here. If I think about the rules, right? The rules, as I believe I have them listed, is I have to hunt Pokemon in their earliest iteration that I feasibly can, without like in that generation, and I can't move on to the next generation until I finish the previous. And then people are going to be like, why not just stay in Fire Red and Leaf Green for the Johto Pokemon? And to that I say, that is a good question. It's a very good question. Wait, I might be going to see now. I mean, there should be Gen 2 Pokemon in here, but I'm not like... There are Gen 2 Pokemon here. Like, that's a good question, but it's not their earliest generation they can be hunted in. Granted, technically, this isn't the earliest generation that China Pokemon can be hunted in Pokemon. They can technically be hunted in Gen 1. But, OG Red, Blue, Green, and Yellow, you don't see their shiny until they transfer over to Gold, Silver, and Crystal. So, and I don't want to be playing the guessing game with a calculator that determines if their DVs are the correct things for their shiny when they transfer over. So, I mean, there is that. But like, I don't want to have to do that because that's a lot of effort to check on one Pokemon. It would take like a minute or two per check per Pokemon. Well, this one is literally just opening a menu to check to see if there's a sparkle, to see if their color's different. Oh, not sparkle, to see if the icon's there. And that's it, and then I can reset. And so whenever we finish with all 150 asterisk Pokemon in the Gen 1 game that is Fire Red and Leaf Green, we'll then actually be regressing timeline-wise to go back to Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Because while technically speaking, I could hunt them in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I want to stick with the second rule, I guess, technically speaking. I gotta get them in their earliest generation possible. So, well, is that the first rule of the second? I guess the first rule is they have to be legit. As possible. And I'll touch on that in a minute. Because there is rule bending for some of the Pokemon. Mind you, rule bending, not breaking. So yeah. Rule 1 is they have to be as legitimate as possible. So, no shiny locked Pokemon. Obviously. But the DLC the gift item Pokemon, like let's say Shaman with Oak's Letter, there is a DNS trick that people have done that lets them get Oak's Letter. And so in instances like that, I will count that as being allowed, because it's as legitimate as possible. I'm not hacking into the game to like give myself it. Well, actually, I shouldn't even say that. I'm still hunting it, is what I should be saying. I'm still hunting it. It's not like I'm being given the shiny for free. I'm still having to go through the hunt. It's just that the fact that an item prevents me from hunting a Pokemon is stupid. So like for Gen 4 you have Oak's Letter. For Shaman, I think Gen 3 has something with Deoxys and Mew, which is why there's an asterisk on the 150. I mean, there's so that's just rule 1, as legitimate as possible. Rule 2, in their earliest gen, feasible. Rule 3, Rule 3B. I mean, I guess Rule 3 could just be, you know, no more than 2 instances of a hunt for a specific game. Whoops. Which is what I was talking about earlier, how technically speaking, I do have 4 instances of Leaf Green, but they're 2 different hunts. So like in this case, it's a slight rule bending, but it's not technically breaking it. Because realistically, I could also just do this in Fire Red. So I guess, so yeah, no more, how do I phrase that though? No more than 2 instances of a game for a single hunt? I guess is how I'd want to phrase it. But theoretically speaking, if I was to like say have like a 3rd copy of Fire Red, I could like transfer like the Pokemon from my main Fire Red, then do resets with that to like have 2 of each game. Yeah, I need to figure out a way to phrase that. There's no more than 2 game instances per hunt makes it seem like I can have 4 screens. No more than 2 of the same game instances for a single hunt, maybe? Is how I want to phrase that? So once again, if we go back to Spearow, technically I can hunt in both games. Twice. It is a single hunt, but they're not the same. I think that sounds fair. But also in the future games, once we start hitting the DS games, I won't have multi-hunts. They're all going to be singles, so it's going to take longer in those games. But it won't be as bad in those games. For quite a handful of reasons. One, the odds aren't janky as they are in like other generations. So obviously this one, and once again, it's just the one in what, 8,192. In Gen 2, same odds. But like there's like a weird quirk where if they're female, I think they can't be shiny in Gen 2. And then the actual Gen 3, like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Those, or specifically Emerald, has a wonky shiny odds thing like going on. And so like Emerald, like some of Emerald's hunts are going to be kind of obnoxious. Granted, there's not too many in Emerald that are exclusive to Emerald. Like I don't know if Rayquaza is capturable in Ruby and Sapphire. I don't think it is. But Rayquaza is going to be one. Mew is going to be another one. I mean, technically, I can get Deoxys in this game that I'm playing right now, Fire Only Screen. But I also want to have a poll on that. I want to have it a poll on it to determine which form of Deoxys to go after. What speed, defense, attack. I guess you can't really get normal, can you? You have to like, I think you have to like go to the funny meteorites for that. All right, new raffle. Yeah, so I think those are the 3 rules. I mean, it's a living shiny dex, and I'm trying to do with what I can. Yeah, I think. I mean, I could probably think of other rules for like the future games. I mean, but, like, I'm allowed to get the shiny charm. I'm allowed to use the Masuda method. Like, so. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I guess I will say I'm not allowed. I guess Rule 4, technically, this is more like an Emerald specific thing. I'm not allowed to do shy manipulation. So like, I'm not allowed to like look, I guess, or sorry, I'm not allowed to try and use like shy manipulation. I can look, like just to see how far away it is, but like I'm not allowed to actively like engage in it. This will at least let me know, like, hey, because like when I reset Emerald, like I don't know, like I just reset Emerald. This will at least let me know, hey, Rayquaza's thing at the very least is like 20 minutes in or something ridiculous. And like that's like the first instance of it. And so like moments like that is where I'll definitely want to look, and I'll have to figure out what to do for that. I think Why Not Island is in all 3 instances of the game, so I won't have to really do that. That is also going to be annoying. I also have to have hunting that Why Not on the island instead of using a lava foat. Obviously I'll have to trade for certain shinies like Alakazam and Champ. So like I have to be able to trade. So obviously you can't have anything about trade shinies. Well, speaking of trade shinies, actually, like Wonder Trade, I think No, Wonder Trade has hacked Pokemon. Okay, I can only... Rule 4. I can only trade... Or I guess Rule 5, because no shine manipulation is Rule 4. Rule 5. I cannot trade for shinies outside of my own games unless from a trusted source. Because I do not want a hack Pokemon. For example, Hoopa. I know Hoopa's the mythical Pokemon. I would love to get a Hoopa in a trade, but I know for 100% fact it cannot be shiny. So if I get a shiny Hoopa, I then know it's not real. But like one such popular shiny hunter of Chimeri, I could trade with him. And it would be allowed. Because he's a trusted source for Pokemon. So like I'm not just gonna be like, hey, Joe Schmo Shiny Hunter comes in, Shiny Hunter T like comes into the stream is like, hey, I'll trade you a shiny Manaphy. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Mainly because one, I can get shiny Manaphy, but like for two, like I don't know who you are. And so I don't trust you for, you know, not cheated shiny. Which is why I won't ever use trade. Because the odds of Wonder Trade being like, yeah, here's a shiny whatever. Like, nah, I'm good. Thanks, appreciate it. Yeah, I will say that, like, shiny locked Pokemon, obviously I'm still going to get them. But, like, for them, it's definitely a situation of, like, okay, I know you can't be shiny, but I want you anyway, just to complete the living dex aspect of it. Because, yeah, on top of it being a living shiny dex, it's also a living dex, so... Which is something I've never actually done. I've never completed a single Pokedex in any of the Pokemon games I have played. The closest one I have is actually my Platinum. But even then, I don't got it. So when we get to 3100, once again, it will be the end of the stream and / episode for you too. But before I go on both those fronts, I'll actually say, or I'll actually open my Platinum and check how many Pokemon I have. I know it's nowhere near the, what, 491? But it's a decent little jump. I will say, I think that would probably be the coolest thing I could do, is at least complete my Platinum Pokedex. By transferring some of these Pokemon from these games that we're doing here up to Platinum. I think that'd be a... Because I've always wanted to complete a Dex, I just never had the, I guess, opportunity to. And I know I need to complete certain Dexes for Shiny Charms later. But I think these are just those, I think it's just the national Dexes. I think Black and White, I think it actually is probably the Dex. But you don't have to catch every Pokemon for it. I mean, I could check real quick, but I'm pretty sure... I guess Shiny Charm in each. Introducing, yeah, Gen 5. Oh, sorry, this is a fact. I need to look at acquirement. Alright, national. Alola, which is technically a national. The Let's Go games I won't be playing. Unless I don't think I have to play them. The mainland Galar Pokedex are National. Legends Arceus. Legends Arceus is a shiny charm? That is a shiny charm? I didn't realize that. After reaching research level 10 for all Pokemon in the game. Excluding mythical Pokemon except Arceus. Scarlet and Violet is all Pokemon in the Paldea Pokédex. So yeah, it's okay, so I was wrong. It's all just national dexes. Alright. I thought Black and White's was different where you need to like... Oh, this is Black and White 2. Wait, is it not in Black and White 1? I thought it was in Black and White 1. Huh. Oh man. Okay. I'm glad I read that. I've been losing my mind trying to figure out like why it is that I'm not getting shiny charm in Black and White. I do know that there are some story differences between Black and White 1 and 2. I don't know if they're enough for me to play them separately. You know, I could do that actually. You know what? I could do that. I could like go through like Black and White like 1 story and then go through 2 story. And then do like the shiny hunting in 2. Since that's where it's actually going to matter with the shiny charm. I'll do more research on that because I should probably check to see if I need to play Black and White. If I need to play 1 or if I need to play just 2. I have both. I think I have every edition. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't have normal Sun and Moon. I have Ultra Sun and Moon. I don't think I have the Switch ones. I don't have the Switch ones either. Legends Arceus. So like, what? I don't have Sword and Shield. Don't have Scarlet Violet. Don't have Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Is there a 4th one I'm not thinking about? Oh no. I'm just gonna... Oh no. Oh, both of those happened on the Squirtle one too. How do I frame perfect a no? Without affecting the other 3. Dude, frame perfect tricks are crazy. And I've had so many of them where like I'm getting a frame difference barely on one game compared to the But how many times I'm getting frame, like, almost frame perfect things in like, such a speed? Granted, I guess, you know, 1 out of 4 is not good odds for frame perfect stuff. Well, let me correct myself. 1 in 4 odds is fantastic for frame perfect stuff. But I meant, like, I have to be doing 4 games simultaneously. So what? What's 60 divided by 4? Like 15? Yeah, 15. So technically I have a 1 in 15 chance of getting it, I suppose, as opposed to 1 in 60. I mean, really, those are great odds. But the fact that I've had them happen so often. Oh, so to go back to the rules thing, I think that should be all 5 rules then. Legit, or at least impossible. There's shine manipulation. Trading only from trusted sources. Oh, what was that 5th thing? I was just talking about it in depth too. What was it? What was it? I'll have to watch the VOD back. Man, I already forgot. The struggles of ADHD. On the bright side, I know it's just shy of the 2-hour mark. It is possible. Earliest gen. No shiny manipulation. Trading only from trusted sources. I'm glad I can remember those four. What was that fifth thing? Oh, the screen instances. Right. No more than 2 instances of the same game for a hunt. I think these are all fairly... Huh. I mean, none of those are really, like, out of pocket or really crazy. I guess the craziest rule really in there is that I have to hunt at the earliest convenience. Or, sorry, earliest availability. Because if I said earliest convenience, I'm not hunting Jirachi and Celebi until way later. Actually, come to think of it... Oh, what? Huh. Oops. I did an oopsie. Scratch myself a little. Alright, we got 5 more resets for the day, guys. 5 more. Oh, nickname Bulbasaur or the Squirtle. Okay. Oh, I don't... Did I ever finish my topic talking about achievement? I think I did. I said I wasn't going to, like, try and 100% them while on stream. I'll do what I can, but I'm not going to go out of my way. I think I said that because one of the main instances I thought about whenever it came to that was Metroid Prime. Because Metroid Prime has achievements for hard mode. So unless people want to see that specifically, I'm not really going to go. On stream anyway. I'll go through it off stream. So in a game like Mario Party, I probably would. Granted, I'm going with Mario Party offline anyway. There's a lot of pretty hard achievements in that one. That they added, like getting the max rank for all the mini games and like the wallop things. So like those, I think I would have to kind of have on stream. Because those are situations where it's like, I guess technically I don't have to, but I probably try to. Like that's also kind of like a bit different because like when it comes to Metroid Prime, I mean like, I'm playing through the game again just on hard, which I'm assuming the only difference is difficulty, how much damage enemies are doing versus how much I'm doing. That's the only thing I can really think of. However, there is the funny little caveat to that. Nier, and I think Automata does this too. But like the Nier games, those have different endings and slightly different stories for each run that you do up to 4. Well, up to 3, but 4 times. For the original Nier, and then I think Nier Automata has like a ridiculous amount of endings. But like each of the playthroughs for Nier are slightly different from each other. Like the first time you play it through, you don't know what's going on. Second time you play through, you're able to start understanding some of the enemies. Third time has like a new boss. And then it also technically has 2 new endings in the third run. But if you choose a specific one, which you shouldn't, which is option D, Um, don't choose D until you are finished. Like until you're finished with it. Like as the game itself. If you're done with all the achievements, cool. If you are done with everything, is the only time you should select option or option B for the end story of the year. All right, so last check, we got nothing. That's really a big shame. Oh well. All right, so that ends us at 3,100. Let me get my platinum. Yeah. Let me get platinum going, and I'll tell you what my. But then we'll wrap up for the day. I'll jam into some fun music. I say jamming, really just more relaxed Pokemon music. Oh. Right. Oh. It takes so long to load on like it's like I have a new 3DS and 3. Oh, I accidentally started instead of just checking. Anyway, so the Pokédex has 357 seen and 235 obtained. And this is out of what? Like I said, I think it's like 491 or so. We're gonna stare at me and I'll find out. Oops. Nope, not black and white. I'm in the Pearl Pokédex. 490. What's at the bottom of that list? What 2 Pokemon did I forget about? Shaman and Arceus. Actually, if you think about it, like looking at all the Pokemon here, the Pokemon I totally forgot about were Darkrai and Shaman. Actually, did they ever just give out Arceus? Oh, did they just give out Arceus? Let me double check that. I'm pretty sure they just gave out Arceus, didn't they? Arceus is an event Pokemon. Are legitimately through special events. How about Nintendo? The last Arceus event was 2010. 2010. And a no more plan, meaning the only way to get one in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum without cheating is to pray with someone who got one from the. Do I don't remember if I have one on here. Granted, the once again, legitimate. I'm gonna put in quotes. Is like, yeah, I'm gonna use the DNS trick. But here's a very important distinction. Ironically enough, because of the fact that Arceus is a distributed event Pokemon, as in you just get Arceus, technically, and as far as I am aware, because of the way that he's given out, he is technically Shiny Lock. So technically the first instance of Shiny Lock is in Gen 4. But for all intents and purposes, it did start in Gen 5 with Victini. Let me check my Legendary box. Evolve. I put them all in my last slot. The Legends has Azelf, Yuxi. Heat Train. I have 2 Heat Trains because my friend gave me one, which I never leveled up, which is. I have Cat 6 Pokemon from whenever she restarted Diamond, because she wanted to restart it, but I wanted to keep some of the Pokemon. And it's really funny to like look at the Pokemon, because she has an Infernape named Chip. That is technically the highest level Pokemon she has, except for a level 69 Magikarp that I caught for her called Meatcarp. And when I tell you it was level 69, I mean that's what I caught it at. It was caught at level 69. And then she also has a Spirit Tomb, which I still don't know how she got. Anyway, so I have all the unknown. Oh yeah, I do have the Arceus. Did I get that legit? I need to check. No, okay, I did not. I used the DNS trick. I think the only event... Let me check the events. I know I got one event Pokemon, actually legitimately. The Celebi, of course it was. Yeah, it was the Celebi. The Celebi was the only legit... At least I'm aware of one here. Was the only legit one I got. I got it March 2nd at 2011. I wonder what event that one was. I'll wrap up after I look. Celebi... One eye, not two. Celebi... Platinum events. I mean, somebody shows a picture of them getting a Celebi February 23rd, 2011. Somebody says, I'm pretty sure it is legit, probably gotten through the DNS exploit. However, someone else down below says the date, February 23rd, matches the event period in most regions at the time. The OT when 2011, is that what mine is? Yes. Checks out the cherish balls are correct, the level is right. Mine's level 50, I never trained it. His is also 50? What? Oh, but he has experience on his. I mean, I have experience on mine too, but it's not the same. He has less than I do. And none of the details suggest it's anyway hacked. It could be through the DNS exploit using fan servers, as some suggested. Even if it is, it would be physically legit as far as the main series game or Pokemon storage service is concerned, as it would appear to be either an actual event celebrate from the official event or identical in every A2 one. However, this being said, the DNS mystery gift exploit chucks random events at you, and whilst it is indeed possible to keep changing your DS calendar to fit the time period for each mystery gift before accepting it, it would be needlessly tedious to do so, so I'm leaning more towards this being from the actual 2011 event at the time. Oh, okay, so yeah, mine was definitely legit, because all the other event Pokemon are from the same day, May 23rd, 2023. I think that's the day I found out about the DNS exploit. However, I'm still curious about when the event was. When was the event for Celebi? Darkrai, Shaman, Jirachi, Scizor, Nightball Pikachu, the three, what are they called? The three legendary shiny dogs that I think are needed for Zora, I think, in, Black and White. So I will have to play Black and White for that. That's Rotom. Rotom with Wonder Guard? Oh, Wonder Card. Wait, all of them are not listed here. Yeah, all of them are not listed here. What? 2011 events. Swine, Victini, Progunk, Zoroark, Banette, Terracus, Scrafty, Glaceon, Leafeon, Umbreon, Espeon, Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Axew, Pansage, Pidove, another Victini, Celebi, there it is. February 21st to March 7th. Oh, so I got it near the end of it. That was a 2-week event. Sorry, 3-week event. 2 weeks? Oh, it was a 2-week event, yeah. Yeah, March 2nd. I got it at the the beginning of the second week. This Pokemon was sent to Heart Gold and Soul Silver would give you access to a special event where you battle Giovanni. This Pokemon was sent to Pokemon Black and White will give access to this special Pokemon Zora. So Celebi is Zora, and the three shiny I think are Zora. No, they're Victini. Pokemon was sent Zora. No, it is Zora. I think it has to be all three of them, doesn't it? Is this a special battle with Giovanni that you get? Soon Nintendo will give out a special Celebi an event. Celebi will activate a special bit of backstory into the whole rocket system. When you have your Celebi, go to Ilex Forest and interact with the shrine. When done, Lyra or Ethan will appear and talk to you. Soon after, Celebi will start glowing, throws you back in time. Even then, 3 years ago, you, your Celebi, and Lyra/Ethan will arrive in Route 22. Unsure what's going on, you quickly overhear a conversation between your rival, Silver, and his father. His father is berating him for not wanting to partake in his plans with Team Rocket. They argue for a bit and then part ways. His father heads west towards Johto, and Silver runs south, bumping into you and making a remark before leaving. Shortly after the exchange happens, Celebi starts to glow and you travel through time again, in which you go to 3 years later. You, Lyra/Ethan, emerge in a cave in Johto. There is nothing in this cave except for a man and a radio. The man is the same man whom Silver was arguing with. On the radio, the broadcast archer and the other admin sent out calling to Giovanni is played. Giovanni seems excited and he goes to join them, but turns around and sees you. He challenges you and his team is as follows. After you defeat him, he will tell you that remind him of the same kid who ended his plan 3 years earlier and will quickly leave. After the Celebi, return to the Ilex Force and back to your free time. Oh, that's cool. So it really is just like a really fancy event. Huh. Interesting. Alright. Well, that was fun to read about. Alright, so for both YouTube and Twitch, I'll be ending stream today. I'll be back on Monday at should be noon for more Legend of Dragoon. Hopefully we can still wrap up Disc 3. We shouldn't be too... Wait. Actually, no, I remember what happened. Disc 3 should be finished. It should be finished. I'm going to have to switch discs in the middle of the stream, probably in the first, like, 20 minutes, because I want to get to the event. It's going to be like, insert Disc 4, and then it's going to go to Disc 4. So, chances are, tomorrow, Monday is going to be Legend of Dragoon. I'll almost assuredly get to Disc 4. Since all the main events for 3 should be done now. If I'm remembering correctly, it's been a while. It's been a long time since I got to Disc 4. I think I haven't been there since, I don't know, I was 15. And I'm 28 now. But anyway. So yeah, a lot of fun little Pokemon knowledge. I can't believe I actually got that Celebi legitimately. I completely forgot about that. I went through this before. When did I catch my unknowns? My unknowns were caught in 2009. Oh, what's my... Hold on. My first Pokemon. Hold on. We'll go after this. What? My first Pokemon should have been Infernape. Which I don't know if I have him on there. Party Pokemon. That's a Blaziken. That's from my friend. He gave me a really, really cool Blaziken. And it's like the whole reason why I don't want to delete this save. Because it has the Pokevirus. It is a hardy nature. It has good stat. I really should check what it's It has Blaze Kick, Sky Uppercut, Brave Bird, and Stone Edge. This thing is so cool. Like it's a level 100. Like I can't believe he actually gave it to me. And it's like one of the Pokemon that I will like always cherish because he is a good friend. I haven't talked to him for a while. But he's a good friend, and it was always fun to play Pokemon with him, even though he kicked my butt every single time. Except one time where I played a little cheap. He traded me a Heatran at level 50 that wouldn't listen to me, but for some reason, because I wasn't, my badges weren't high enough. But funny enough, for some reason, it listened to me the entire fight, and I kicked his butt with it. It was like, kind of like a funny thing. But, let me see if I can find my Infernape. Where is it? I know Infernape was the first one. And stupid ad break. I should have seen that coming. Alright, so my Infernape, which I'm pretty sure was my first Pokemon, I got this game on my birthday in 2009. How old was I? I'm too tired to math. Let's see here, 2024. So 15 years ago, I was 13. I was 13. I turned 13 and got Pokemon Platinum. Oh man, and it's my favorite. It's my favorite. Second only to Yellow. Or sorry. Did I say that? I always say that, and I can never remember the phrasing right. Platinum's my favorite, and my second favorite is Yellow. Yeah, I got this on my birthday at 13. When did he trade me that Heatran? He traded me the Heatran first. I think it was the first trade I had with him. He gave me the Infernape later. June 9th, 2009. So I got it a little over a month after. Wait, when did he give me the... Oh, no. I forgot. Duh. It doesn't tell you the date that you got it traded to. It tells you the date that they acquired. Alright, well. Okay. Yeah, because also, actually, I was looking at my Heatran. Whoops. I got my Heatran June 9th. He traded me a Heatran, which I used throughout the entirety of the time that I was playing. He got it April 7th, so he got the game before I did. But I'm guessing he just didn't like Heatran. Funny enough, I have a male Heatran and a female Heatran, but they can't breed. So, oh well. Anyway, I've rambled on for way too long. I went a lot longer than I wanted to, just talking and rambling. But I hope you stayed and enjoyed my little ramblings about Pokemon. I can't believe I got the game at 13. Man. Alright, so with that, I'll be ending today. So, once more with feeling and very much thankfulness, thank you all for coming. I will bid you all adieu, and memento mori. Have a good one, guys.